The world was engulfed in flames. World War II, a conflict of unprecedented scale and devastation, had gripped nations in its brutal grasp. From the beaches of Normandy to the jungles of the Pacific, millions fought and perished. By 1945, after years of relentless fighting, the tide had turned against Japan. However, the island nation, fueled by a potent mix of nationalism and military doctrine, refused to surrender. The stage was set for a tragedy that would forever alter the course of human history. The United States, seeking a swift end to the war and facing heavy casualties in the Pacific theater, made the fateful decision to deploy a new and terrifying weapon, the atomic bomb. This decision, born out of a desire to end the bloodshed and spare American lives, would have far-reaching consequences. It would usher in the atomic age, an era defined by both the promise of unimaginable power and the threat of ultimate destruction. On August 6, 1945, the world watched in horror as a blinding flash engulfed Hiroshima, Japan. The Enola Gay, an American B-29 bomber, had dropped Little Boy, the first atomic bomb used in warfare. The city, once vibrant and full of life, was instantly transformed into a desolate wasteland. Buildings crumbled, streets turned to rivers of fire, and the air crackled with an eerie silence broken only by the cries of the wounded. 3 days later, on August 9th, another American bomber, boxcar, arrived over Nagasaki, a bustling port city. Fat Man, a more powerful plutonium bomb, detonated above the city, unleashing another wave of unimaginable destruction. The impact was catastrophic, leveling buildings, incinerating everything in its path, and leaving behind a scene of unimaginable devastation. The two bombings, separated by just 3 days, instantly killed over 100,000 people and left countless others with horrific injuries. The horrors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki extended far beyond the immediate devastation. In the aftermath of the bombings, survivors, known as hibakusha, faced a new and terrifying enemy radiation sickness. Thousands succumbed to the invisible killer in the weeks, months, and years that followed. Those who survived carried the physical and emotional scars of that day, haunted by memories of the blinding flash, the deafening roar, and the unimaginable loss. The cities themselves bore silent witness to the horrors. Rubble-strewn streets served as grim reminders of the destruction. The long-term effects of radiation cast a long shadow, impacting the health of survivors and future generations. Cancer rates soared and birth defects became tragically commonplace. The bombings left an enduring legacy of pain, suffering, and loss that continues to resonate even today. From the ashes of unimaginable destruction, a remarkable spirit of resilience emerged. The people of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, determined to rebuild their lives and their cities, embarked on a long and arduous journey of recovery. They cleared the rubble, rebuilt their homes, and began to heal the physical and emotional wounds. Today, both cities stand as poignant reminders of the horrors of war and the enduring power of the human spirit. Hiroshima and Nagasaki have transformed themselves into vibrant symbols of peace. They serve as living testaments to the need for dialogue, understanding, and above all, the rejection of violence as a means of resolving conflict. The cities host memorials, museums, and peace parks that attract visitors from around the globe, all drawn to pay their respects, learn from the past, and advocate for a future free from the threat of nuclear war. The stories of Hiroshima and Nagasaki stand as powerful reminders that we must never forget the lessons of the past. They urge us to work relentlessly towards a future where peace, not destruction, defines our shared humanity.